Hi, Phil Aston here from Now Spinning a Magazine with another little box set review, and it's from Esoteric Records, so it's cherry red. It is Tim Blake. Tim Blake, everybody. Tim Blake. Crystal Presence. The album's 1977 to 1991. It's another one. It's another one of those sets. It's another one of those musicians where I have to ask myself, where was I? What the hell was I doing? Take a chance on something, you think, oh, it's esoteric, it's cherry red. And then you put it on and you're completely mind blown. Anyway, before I ramble, let's have a look inside the box. This is Tim Blake, Crystal Presence. The album's 1977 to 1991. This is on Esoteric Recordings. Nice glossy clamshell box, which we're kind of used to seeing from Esoteric. It comes with a booklet, which I'll come to that last of all. And there are 3 CDs, each labelled CD 1, 2 and 3. This is Crystal Machine, the first album. All the credits on the back. The second one, The New Jerusalem, was a gatefold sleeve, and that's been replicated, which is a great touch as well, with a proper spine. And the third one, Magic, which is a later album, has got all the tracks on the back. And the booklet is nice, well put together, all the credits on the inside. A few pictures, a short essay about Tim, background on his career, how these albums came about, what was going on at the time. Some more pictures. And some, again, as I say, it's a good essay, very informative, brings you up to speed if this is a period of music history that you're not that familiar with. And then at the end, you've got the mastering by Ben Wiseman, who's absolutely excellent at this stuff. And I'll talk about what I think of the overall package and music now. So that's Tim Blake, Crystal Presence. The album's 1977 to 1991. So that's Tim Blake, Crystal Presence, 1977 to 1991. Now, I didn't know much about this bloke. In fact, until I went on the internet, I'd forgotten he was part of Gong. I knew he was something to do with Hawkwind, Levitation with Ginger Baker, but I didn't know about his solo stuff at all. I'll just, a little bit of blurb I've got here. This helps for those of you like me who are thinking, who is this guy? Tim Blake first came to prominence as a member of Gong, where synthesizer experimentation demonstrated on Flying Teapot, Angel's Egg and You. Now that's a good album. He later joined Hawkwind 1979 to 1980 and from November 2007. Now, the first album that I put on, didn't know what to expect. CD1, Crystal Machine. It's like 80s Tangerine Dream, but remember this is 1977. It's got that kind of rhythmic, pulsing, sequence synthesizer stuff. It's ambient, it's exciting, it's pulsating. I totally loved it. Really uplifting. As good as anything as I've got in my Tangerine Dream collection. I have many things in my Tangerine Dream collection. I've got multiple box sets by them. I love electronic music. And this guy has not been part of my world. He is now. So Klaus Schultz and all that kind of stuff. This is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. And that's the first CD. I played it twice through and thought, I've got to move on because I want to tell you all about this. The next one, which as you saw in the little unboxing is a gatefold sleeve, New Jerusalem. The track New Jerusalem is over 15 minutes long. There's vocals on it, but Tim, it's just, again, it's just brilliant. The tone of the synthesizer and the solos is just spot on. It's my kind of music. If you're into Tangerine Dream, Klaus Schultz, electronic music, obviously if you're coming from Gong or Steve Hillage or, Hawkwind, you're in, aren't you? But if you're on the outside thinking, Tim Blake, I don't know. Absolutely loved it. And the last one, which is later on, you wouldn't know. Obviously this one is from 1991, Magic. The vocals sound a bit like Marianne Faithfull, that kind of husky kind of voice, but it isn't a woman. it's Tim singing. So there are vocals and stuff on the second and third albums, but they're kind of used as kind of storytelling to get you from one place to the next. But the music is just great. I totally love this. And just finally, just to finish on, just a bit of extra stuff that I printed off just to help those of you who are quite new to Tim's music. There's, as I say, the first album was 1977, and it was first issued on the French label Egg, experimental label, and the next album, Blake's New Jerusalem, was 1978, and this featured songs and, as I said, the lengthy 15-minute Hold of a Side title track. And he joined Hawkwind, and he also this album features Jean-Philippe Reichel on Minimoog as well. And then in 1991 he recorded the third album, Magic, in his home studio in Brittany. Is an absolutely, as it says on the blurb, a real maverick and pioneer of electronic music, but totally fantastic. So that is out now on Esoteric and Cherry Red Records. Thank you so much for all of your support and watching. Remember, music is the healer and the doctor. Take care, subscribe, become a patron, support Now Spinning magazine, check out the website, keep spinning those discs, and I shall see you all very, very soon.